We've
Hi.
got Denise and the newly groomed and handsome Mikey.
1 year old on the 20th. Yes.
Woo!
Woo. Yeah. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo.
Oh, you didn't know what that is.
Woo-hoo. Now I spooked you. Oh, sorry.
Now he's gonna go
Oh,
find the dog that's barking.
I know it. Oh, hi, Sabrina. Sabrina snuck in.
Oh, hi everybody.
I brought something for Jen. I just have to do this real quick. Hi, Jen. How you doing? She's laughing right now. I know just how you doing. Boy, my hand is jaundiced, isn't it? Look at that.
It is a little, yeah. The color is just a little off.
Yeah, yeah. Hi, Sherry.
Oh my goodness. Well, hello. Yeah, Jen. Hi, Jen. Hi, Robbie. And Sarah Lee. Hello there. I know I'm going through real quick. Hi, Jan. Hi, Sabrina. Hi, Sherry. And hello, everyone who hasn't yet had a chance to say hello in the chat. It is great to see everybody.
Hang on, Jan. This is
Yes.
Jan A and Jan G.
Jan and Jan.
Yeah. Oh, and Edward.
Hello, Edward. Oh, Edward's got a new picture. Nice. Nice one, Edward.
I'll have to check that a little closer later.
Oh.
Leslie M is here.
Hi, Leslie. Hi, Kathy.
Kathy. Hi, Kat. Or Kathy. I call everybody Kat. That's Kathy. Shouldn't do that.
Well, we have quite a few Kathys.
Yeah. They're all Kat. That's it.
Hey, if that makes it easier to remember everybody's name, go for it.
Oh, it's just a habit.
So yes, Denise has got Peanut and Mikey and Junior with her. And right, Junior?
Yep, Junior. Yeah. Here. Junior, say hi. Junior. Hey.
Sleeping.
Junior. Hey.
It's nap time.
You say hi? Oh, he's like, please, if you could let me be.
Ooh. I just found the perfect spot. And I've got Gracie next to me. I had made some chicken for dinner. And so Gracie's like, I'll take some too. So I shared it with Gracie, and now she's sitting next to me. Now, because I have my ring light working and it's being very temperamental right now, I am not going to be moving my computer to show you.
Not gonna touch
it. Sitting there. Took me a while to get it working. I had it working, and then I touched something. I'm not touching anything else now because it's working.
I tried fixing mine. I really did. And I realized it wasn't. I had to buy the solder gun. It cost as much as the light. So
yeah,
I thought, then I'll have it for next time. So, and all I did was I did a suspizio and I burnt my hand. It's like, I know I soldered my hand, but it wasn't life-changing. It was just. Kathy says, is Gracie feeling better?
Yes. The appetite's still up and down, but you know, she had some nice chicken. She's had a few meals today, but not as much as she normally eats.
Yeah, hopefully
it ebbs and flows sometimes.
Hopefully that's nothing.
Yeah, that's just kind of normal with her. And I don't always notice, like, if she's eating some dry food, if she's eating some temptations. I don't always notice how much, but I know I try to give her wet food, you know, probably 5 times a day, just so she's, you know, eating and hydrating and all of that stuff. So
I don't know if
she was super hungry. She'd let me know.
Junior doesn't miss a meal. I don't know if you can tell by looking at him, but he doesn't not eat. He's eat, sleep. That's it.
Oh, and that's fine. That's mostly what Gracie does. Although she is roaming the house more, which is good. She's,
Yeah.
exploring things. She's like to check out, the progress I've made in the laundry room, the new bathroom stuff, she's always checking that out and stuff. So I figured that's always good that she's still, walking around interested and curious. So that's a good thing.
Cats are kind of weird. I know my cat was right at 20 cc. She was a little tiny calico, and she just shut down. She just stopped doing everything and just laid down. And it's like, and I thought, I'm not going to rush her to the vet and torture her. I thought it just, it's just
at 20.
Yeah. And she just quit. She just gave up. And I mean, it was just kind of like she just said, I'm leaving you. And it's like, well, there you go. So, anyways.
Yeah, and a couple of days ago when the Chewy order came, so I always get a 20-pound bag of cat litter because their prices are really good. In with all of the wet food, cans, it's a heavy box. And so by the time I open the screen door, grab the box, get it up to get it into the house, Gracie happened to be downstairs and she's like, woohoo, freedom. And she started to bolt out the door and I was able to kind of pin her down, with her hips. I kind of grabbed that area and just kind of pinned her down. And she's like, darn it, I was so close. But
he tries to get out too, and the stray cats around here would just beat him up. He would think like, let's play, kids. And it's like, no, they're wild. They're not play cats.
No, and she wouldn't like it because, like, no kidding, at least half of the houses here have at least one dog. There's a lot of dogs around here, and they're constantly being walked, and we have a play area, and she would not be happy outside. Although I will every once in a while, I have a little harness that I'll put on her. Yep, on a leash, and I'll let her go out a little bit, but I don't trust her just to go out. And she's still fast, so I don't trust that I can get to her fast enough before she darts under something, and then I have no way to get her. So yeah, I got to be a little careful with her and with her age and everything. So it's like she can play a little bit, but it has to be supervised play.
Yeah. Hi, Mary Beth.
Hi, Mary Beth, and anyone else who happens to have popped in. Hello, and welcome. So I am going to get Denise's channel link in the chat so you can check and make sure you are subscribed.
What are you clapping about, Jen? It's like she's clapping at my name. It's like
I think she's waving hi.
Oh, is it hi?
I think she's waving hi.
Here, this is my parade wave.
Maybe she missed it earlier.
I could hear her laughing from Texas. I really could. She's like, yeah. Oh, thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so, she says because I'm still laughing. Yeah. And Mikey put a birthday party up on YouTube Shorts and Instagram today.
Oh, good.
Yes, he had a little birthday party. He had a cake and some presents. And that's it. He didn't know what the hell's going on. He's like, what are you doing?
Just like any 1-year-old.
Oh, Jen, I twisted my wrist. Oh, I need to put that away. That is just kind of like addicting. It's like, I'll have it over here waving at me.
You can bring it back at any time.
Yeah.
Just randomly. Hi, Aaron.
We'll call him It. Wasn't that the hand on the Addams Family? It.
Oh, yes.
That was a thing.
Yeah. Oh, Oh yeah, cousin. It was the
hairy guy, just hair.
yeah, and then thing. Yeah, thing
So this is
was the.
thing. This I hate it when my finger shows. This is thing. Hi, Rosie.
Hello there, Heidi. Right, Heidi. Heidi is Rosie's auction house. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
Trying to remember. I'm trying to remember names. It always takes me a few times. I don't know why. It always takes me a few, and then I'm always surprised when I get it right. But I do try to remember everybody's name and the Addams family names.
They call her Rosie. Well, I've been known to forget my own name, so you know.
I know people call me Sandy. It's all right.
You know what they call me?
All right,
Cindy. That's like people. I mean, on the phone and at work. Oh, I always think your name's Cindy. It's like, why? They're like, I don't know. It just seems like that. What's like that? And it's consistent. A lot of people, Cindy. So call me Cindy if you want.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd have no idea.
I guess you just look like a Cindy.
Well, or a Glenn. You can call me Glenn.
Maybe.
Yeah. Hi, Sunshine. I don't know your name either.
Hi,
Doug. Hi.
Hello, Doug.
That's right. Denise, not Donna, Doug. Denise, not Cindy.
Right. That's going to be the new one.
Yeah.
Denise, not Cindy.
I'm so befuddled by it because it's like, why are you calling me Cindy? Isn't that your name? It's like, no, that's not my name.
Hello, Mary. Hi, Jana. Hi, Jose.
Hi, Jose.
Oh, my goodness. Well, thanks, everybody, for joining us tonight. We are going to have a fun evening sale. And yeah, if you saw my kind of small haul from the antique mall, yeah, well, you saw some of the prices. You know why the haul was a little on the small side, but I brought a couple of the pieces.
Good.
Tonight, so that is going to be a lot of fun. And what do you have going on in the near future, Denise? What's happening in your world aside from Mikey's first birthday?
Yeah. Well, on September 24th, Gina, Southern
Siren Vintage. Yes.
She's having like a birthday party, I think, or something, and having people do a half an hour. And I can't remember what half hour I'm doing. It seems like it's maybe 4 or 4:30 or around in there. And that's the 24th. And then on the 27th, I'm with you and Jen on your Wednesday, 10 a.m., 3 a.m. or 3 p.m.
Yes.
Other than that, I've got a video. I went up to my attic and I made a video. And my attic it's a hot mess up there. I hadn't been up there in like 10 years.
Oh, wow.
And it's just, I don't know how things get dirty. Anyways, and I made a video, and I know I was kind of embarrassed. I thought, my God, it's so dirty, but I just post it. So, and anything you see on that video, of course, is for sale. But I mean, and I didn't realize I've got blow molds galore. I've got tons of Halloween and Christmas. There's a Santa up there I'm 5'3", and this Santa is almost as tall as me. So it must be a 5-foot Santa blow mold. I don't think I'd want to ship him, but
why are we just finding out about this stuff now?
Well, I went up there looking for baskets. I know there's Fenton baskets up there.
Ooh.
Yeah, there you go, Jen. And I found a thing of baskets, but I found one Fenton, and it's got a big chunk out of it. And I don't know, and then just some plain glass ones, but there's so much. There's just so much stuff. It's just, I don't know, but I'll get the video going and get it posted. And
yeah,
and people could go, oh my God. But this is an old house, and you know how old houses, the attics are just.
Nobody cares about the dust. That's expected.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about that. They're just looking at all the fun stuff.
Yeah. Hi, Robert. Good to see you.
That's right. The party is at Denise's house in the attic. Hi, Robert.
Birthday boy went to bed. He went to sleep here.
Well, I'm sure it's been an exhausting few days. Did he get his haircut on Friday, Thursday, Friday?
Thursday. I was so nervous about sending him to the groomer. Oh, well, he's nervous, sensitive boy. Mm-hmm. And your arm hair? Doug, I was talking about your arm hair. Oh,
she's going to put gum in his hair. I don't know why.
Kind of like a waxing thing. Put it on and then. Oh, there you go. Huh. What do you do? Anyways, God, there's a lot of people here already.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, good to see everybody.
Yes. Yes, but he did good at the groomers?
Yeah, he did. He did fine. I picked him up and the lady was holding him and just kind of fluffing him up. And he was looking like, hi, you can go back and come later if you want. And she said he did real good. He was a little nervous at first. Mm-hmm. Like at first she was bathing him. And he's kind of like, what are you doing touching me everywhere? Yeah. And she said as they progressed, he got like, oh, you're clipping my feet. That's okay. So he was okay. Mm-hmm. So he'll go once a month now, I think.
That'll be good.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that'll be real good. And then he'll be able to see.
Well, and he needs to be around other people too. Mm-hmm. He needs to be socialized a little better. So.
Yep. But yeah, it's good for the nail clipping and, the way that they shave out their pads and everything.
His feet are all shaped up so perfect. Mm-hmm. Nice. And I mean, I had a picture of him before and I gave him a bath every week, but he was just a mess. Yeah, he is a little pampered. They both are, Mary Beth. Peanut. I don't know what's with that dog's toenails. They grow like knives. They're just horrible. Oh, he goes to the flea market all the time, Kathy. They've got one of those folding wagons.
Oh, how cute.
Which Peanut is ripping up. Ripping the clock. Oh, I know it. But no, they go. They're well known at the flea market. So they visit with everybody there. And my mom's dog Teddy goes. So no, maybe I should take a video of them at the flea market sometime because they go to the pet store and to the farm store and to the flea market and everywhere. So yeah, they travel to the post office. They go in there. The ladies at the post office know them by name. So. Anyways, they're spoiled. I know. I just can't help myself.
Oh, but that's fun. Why not spoil them?
Yeah. Sounds like Peanut and Aspen would be best friends. God, the whole side of the cart, and I'm not buying a new cart. The metal frame is all good. I'm just gonna, I don't know, just sew some fabric. I guess you'll just rip it up again.
Duct tape.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Put some duct tape on it.
That's a good idea. People make dresses and stuff out of duct tape.
Yeah, they do. Handbags.
Yeah. They just might, Jan.
Yep. All right. Well, before we get started with the sale, I'm going to share Denise's channel one more time. So if you haven't had a chance to make sure you are subscribed to Denise, take a second now. And I will get Denise up on the big screen And we'll go ahead and get started with the sale. Now we are counting to the number 1. Yeah.
I know.
Just the number 1 tonight. We're going to flip flop because otherwise that's too much counting for a Saturday night.
It really is. Like I'll measure something, yep, 10 inches, and then I hold it up. No, I don't have an idea what it measures. I don't know. Just measure it. All of a sudden, my ears are ringing. It's like, you know how you change altitude? You feel like you're like, I don't know what that's about.
Well, with my allergies, my ears are always repressurizing themselves. Oh, yeah. So that's, I'm used to that.
Yeah, I tell you.
All right. Well, I am going to get Denise here up on the big screen.
Jan's going to cover her whole house in duct tape. I've got some Gorilla tape I got cheap at the flea market. I think that's a good idea.
So yeah, your carpet would look really nice covered in duct tape.
I have the wood floors and I just have the area rugs. So if one gets ripped up, they're easy to replace. Well, I think I think everybody probably kind of halfway knows me. My name's Denise. I'm from Iowa, Western Iowa. So that's where I ship from. Kind of handy, middle of the country. So it's pretty good shipping for everybody. And I do pirate ship. God, I wish this would stop. Pirate ship, and then I invoice with PayPal. I'm going to get set up for Cash App. I've had several people ask about Cash App, so I don't know. But I haven't set up yet. And I have occasionally some stuff on my YouTube, not a lot. Mikey's on there today having a birthday party. Other than that, and soon I will have the attic adventure on there.
Yeah, that's going to be fun to see.
Yeah. So that's me. That's my story. And you ready for me to start?
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get going.
The first thing is just a Halloween tchotchke thing. I thought he was really cute. I don't really decorate much for anything, Halloween or otherwise. And he can be $8. I should measure his height. He's 11 and a half inches tall. And I think he's so cute. He's kind of I don't know what he is. He's kind of got that lightweight feel to him. And he's not old or anything. I think he's made in China. But the top of his head is like a bowl. It's almost like paper mache, but not paper mache. I don't know. So it would be fun to put something in there that looks like brains, like gummy worms or something. Like drooling out over. I was going to use it as a planter. You know me. Everything's a planter.
It would be cute as a planter, though.
Yeah, it would be. I don't know how water resistant that is. I'm just not sure what it's made of. It's kind of because he doesn't weigh a ton. He's not as heavy as he would look.
But that would be fun for trick-or-treaters at your door.
Yeah.
And they could, pick the candy out of his head.
Yeah. And he's kind of like a mummy. Thanks, Robert.
Like a pumpkin mummy.
Yeah. But the fact, this is what I like about him, is that you can do so much. You could make brains out of something and put in there. And I like his silly face, too. And here, just a second.
That is really cute. His little goofy smile.
Yeah. Get out of it.
With the hand.
Yeah. Hi, Jen. Hi, Jen. How you doing? Oh, dear. Plants some catnip in his head, and then the cat can eat its brains. There you go.
That is funny, Doug. That is really funny.
We were at Petco today, and they were letting their catnip die. So
I've noticed they do that a lot.
Yeah.
They don't take good care of it.
All they have to do is pour a bottle of water. Of course, Robert. Yeah, I got your other things kind of wrapped up. in bubble wrap and everything, just waiting. So, yep.
Jen's waving back at you.
Oh, we can sure count him down for Robert.
All righty.
Somebody else. I know he's just a simple little thing to start with.
So go in once.
Oh, dear.
Go in twice. And sold to Robert.
Thank you so much, Robert. Good to see you here. Oh, into the bucket. Into the sold bucket.
Okay, my first item is going to start at $20. Oops, sorry, Gracie. I know she's sitting right next to this, so I had to be real careful. So I have a vanity tray, and this is by Nicole Miller Home. So that is Nicole Miller. I don't know what year this is, but these sections are really nice and big. So you've got 4 sections on the side. They are mirrored. Then this one is nice and big. So if you have perfume bottles, they would go on this side really nicely. And then this one is divided into 3 sections. So you can have your mascaras, your liners, your lipstick. You can have all that there. And then you can have your, eyeshadows and blushes on the side. Or if you just happen to have a whole bunch of perfume you want to display, this gives you lots of variety ways to show it off. But very nice with the, where's my ruler? Oh, there it is. Little Hollywood Regency style. Even though it is modern Nicole Miller, it is really nice with this, kind of retro vibe that it has. Ooh, I cannot. There we go. Let's see. That is about 13 inches. Hi, Ashley. Yeah, it's not every day you can get your hands on Nicole Miller goodies. So I'm going to say 14 inches long on this one. And it is 7 inches wide. So 14 by 7. It does have little feet. So it does rest on the feet. So if you have it on a nice surface, not going to scratch it. And these are mirrored. I just don't want to blind everybody with my ring light, like right there. So it is mirrored. And again, this is 7 inches wide. Nice compartments. There's my ring light. And that is $20 for the Nicole Miller Vanity.
Oh, I wish Sandy was here tonight. She'd buy that in a heartbeat.
Well, why isn't she?
I don't know.
Well, somebody better tell her. Oh, Gracie. Oh, now Gracie decided to stretch out. All right. Well, here. Maybe I can put it right here.
Maybe. Oh, sorry, Ashley.
Oh, well, Ashley, I hope you feel better. We'll do our best so you can take your mind off of that. All right. Well, we're going to pass on that. And we're going to go back to Denise. Hi. I know we're sharing, Gracie. We're sharing space. She's like,
I don't see her around in the chats or anything. I might tell her to come back and watch because she loves stuff that goes on your dresser,
Ah, yeah. And that is a really nice one.
Oh, she did. Kathy said she went somewhere this weekend.
Ah.
She loves like compacts and stuff. My next item did come from the attic. And it is a blue, not vase.
Basket?
that basket. Yeah. Anyways, and it can start at $8. It's not marked. It doesn't have, it doesn't have like the Fenton or anything on it. But it's just a nice, cute little basket. Now, Picasso Cat loves blue baskets, but she's not here either. Where are these people?
Oh, there are people that went or that like blue.
Yeah,
And I don't see them here. Guys are I keep telling people, you gotta come to my live sales. You're gonna miss the good stuff.
Know it. It's 7 inches tall this way. And it's at the widest diameter, it's 6 inches. It's a little wider one direction than the other. Oh, Kathy says she went to Springfield with her sister. That would be so much fun. There was a lady in our flea market doing her whatnot sale from the flea market, which sounds like a lot of work to me. But I mean, it sounds like fun, but Anyways, $8. There's no chips. There's no.
Was she a vendor or a customer?
A customer. The owner said she stopped up front and told her what she was doing and asked them if that was okay. And she's like, well, yeah, of course, sell stuff. So she said, she'd walk around from booth to booth with her camera, and then she would ask people what they were interested in buying, and then she'd pick it out. And then everything that she sold, then she bought from the flea market, and of course sold it for more. So, but I've seen people do that from the bins. I guess I'm not feeling that energetic anymore. Used to be, I would. Oh, thanks, G.
There's one of our glass lovers.
Yeah, she's a glass one. She's a glassy baby.
Yep. All right. Well, we will go ahead and count that down for Geneva.
Yep, sounds good.
All right. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Geneva.
Thanks, Geneva. I don't think I've ever shipped anything to you. I can either have you email me, or else if you want me to, I can get it from Trisha. So anyways, that's that.
We know how to find Geneva.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
All right. So up next is one of the pieces that are you able to type your email into the chat, Denise, or
yeah, I thought I had it under my name. I guess I don't.
Well, it might just be too small to read. Let's see. So this next item is one of the items that I picked up at the antique mall. And I'm trying to get a measurement. I think it's about 6-inch diameter. This is going to start at $35. And this is one of the coolest Mexican pottery pieces I have ever been able to find. So it is an orb. And it does have a hole right there. It is hollow. I have no idea how they did this. It is really well done. And it does come with a little stand. So you are able to put that on the stand. But the majority of this is this really cool painting. There is a signature on the back, but to find Mexican pottery that was made by Ortiz is kind of a common name. So it is a little hard to narrow down. It does have an A in front and a G back here. Mexico. But here is the best part of this. Look at this funky moon.
That is cool. I like that.
And yeah, so this is about 6 inches across. I'll hold it back by my head. It might be a little more than 6. But yeah, isn't that neat? And this is all pottery. And it's going to come with the stand. Let's see. Well, yeah, maybe it's like 6.5. Are you asking about the name that's on this? It says A Ortiz, and then there is a G afterwards, and it's marked Mexico. So the majority of this is this really cool circular design. And then it has like this little white mark with the 2 red on the side. So it's almost Christmassy. It is almost kind of Christmassy, but that is kind of, I guess, the bottom of it. And so you can see all the way around. It does have that design. It's really nicely done.
Oh. Kathy said they used a styrofoam ball as the base, and then it melts in the kiln.
And I'll get in close so you can see the detailing around the face, which does have another one of those little circles. And a great moon face. So there you go. And it does come with a stand. I have it sitting on the little stand here. But, oops, let me get that going. There we go. But that one is $35.
That's neat.
I'm going to need to move that. All right. Well, we will go back to Denise.
And my next thing's kind of different. I don't know if you guys are up on Singer featherweight sewing machines, but I've got a Singer featherweight with the case. It doesn't have like the oil or the grease and all that kind of stuff for the book. And then I also have the table, and I'm going to sell the table on my next round. It looks like I'm starting to get a headache, and it's like then I can't talk. It looks like a folding table. Anyways, I can't come up with the word. So, anyways, and the sewing machine I'm going to sell this time, and I'm going to sell it for $200, which is fairly cheap for them. I should have a light. It's fairly cheap for them, and it does work. Works real good. I got it plugged in, running, and that's the case for it. It's got the up and down. I can't move it very well. It fits down into this table. And the case does have some issues, like one of the clasps there is, whoopsie, that way, is missing. But these are so cute. They're real cute to use just on a table, too. Let me pull it out of here. It really clamps down to this table. There we go. Oh. Okay. And I unplugged it, so obviously it won't run now. But they fold up real small. And the thing that quilters like them a lot. I'm not kidding. These things, yeah, I know it is a good price, Sunshine. But it'll sew through anything. These things, recognize those signs, Trish?
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Yeah. And, some of the gold is worn a little bit on the front. And here's what's cool. I was trying to get the light plugged in. I can't get the light plugged in because my fat sausage fingers wouldn't do it. But it glows. It friggin' glows.
Oh, wow.
I know it. I was using my purple light, black light,
Yeah.
to try to get the light bulb in, and it's like, well, the thing glows. But yeah, a lot of them go a lot higher than that, and they oopsie, sorry, I don't mean to make people seasick there. And when my dad passed away, he had like, oh, 22 of them stored down in the basement.
Whoa.
I know, he had been hoarding them. And my mom still has 6 or 7 of them. And I have actually sewed on them. And I got to tell you, they're great. And it's got the bobbin. Some of them you'll find them and they don't have the bobbin or the bobbin case and stuff. And all that's in there. And it seems to be in pretty good shape. It probably needs a good oiling. I didn't oil it. I'm not very good at I'm not very good at that stuff. So anyways, and they're single stitch. They don't do zigzag and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The quilters really, really like them. I can guarantee all those people buying quilting material on your show in the morning, they
Yeah.
know about the featherweight. And if you ever find one that's got a matte crinkle finish, they go for like $3,000-$4,000. They're a matte, dull, kind of a crinkly finish. I've never found one. Or if you ever find one with a free arm where the free arm comes off and there's just those go for in the thousands too. But anyways, that's that. If anybody sees it on the replay, it will be here ready to.
Exactly. We'll bring things back for the speed round. So we will, all the items that are unsold will come back again for the speed round. But yes, if you are watching on the replay and that is available and you're interested, that is a great price.
Yeah, and it does have the little tray inside the box. A lot of them don't have that. But anyways, and then we'll do the table on the next turn.
Okay. All right. Well, my next item is going to start at $20. And it is for a beautiful pair of embroidered pillowcases. Now I'll show the whole design because it does go all the way across the pillowcase. One of the pillowcases does have some spotting that I believe is just from sitting. I don't believe it's a stain in it. I think sometimes these linens just from sitting in a cupboard will get some little spotting on them. And I'll see which one it is. If it's this one, it's this one. Okay, and it's on the back side. So on the back side, it's got a little of this spotting, but I usually will just give it, I haven't had a chance to give these a little wash yet, but that typically comes right out. And if these don't sell, then I will see if I do have time to give them a little washing before I bring them to another sale. But yeah, just one of them has the little spotting back there. But this is such a beautiful pair. The flowers are done so nicely, and it has that crochet edge. And then her dress with the flowers on it is so beautiful. And then here are the other flowers. And it goes all the way across. It is really spectacular. Ooh, I'm not getting that folded right. There we go. But yeah, isn't that something? That is just amazing. So that is the one, and then Proof of Life. Here is the other one. All right, so that pair is 20. And we will bring that one back for the speed round. And Denise is going to do the table next. So that's why she's got the camera view over there.
And I was going to sell it for 100. And it folds up like a card table. That's the word I was hunting for. Card table. So hard. And somebody started to refinish it. This is what pulls out where the sewing machine goes into. And they refinished that. It's in okay shape. And when I bought it, I was going to refinish it too and fix it up. And I didn't do it. And the legs are metal. And they fold up nice. And they're getting kind of harder to come by. Yes, Mikey. Yes. Say hi. Say hi. There you go. But they're kind of nice if you're sewing with the featherweight. It does kind of help, I don't know, help maneuver things. But I've got one in the basement that I've used. And my dad had a bunch of those hoarded away too. Anyways, $100 for that. We'll have it on the speed round. So, but it'd be a good Christmas present if you have a quilter in your life, have somebody refinish it and stuff. And
have you measured it to know what the approximate measurements are of it?
It is.
She's got the ruler handy.
29.5 by 29.5. It's square.
No.
And it is. You think it's 29.5 inches tall? 27 inches tall. They're all the same size, the featherweight tables. And a lot of times, if you see them at sales and stuff, they get sold really cheap because people just think they're a card table and they don't know what this wood thing. So if you ever see one with this little piece of wood and then it's got like a metal frame under there, that's what it is. And then when they're in really, really good shape and refinished and looking better, they go for much more. But anyways.
That's good. $300 and you can have the whole setup.
Yeah.
That is good.
And the shipping wouldn't be as bad as what you would think. Well, because the table's not breakable, so I mean, just basically wrap it up in cardboard and it would be good. And really, the sewing machine's pretty protected in the case, so it doesn't take excessive amounts of packing either. So, anyways, yeah, I know it's one of those things you have to think about a little bit, but I'll have it for a while if anybody wants it. I don't know why I'm blurring out.
It doesn't know what it's focusing on. It's trying to focus on everything and it's focusing on nothing.
Here, you want that? There you go. All righty.
Okay. So my next item is going to start at $18. And it is a purple glass vase. And it has a really nice white swirl that runs through it. It starts way up at the top here, that swirl, and it goes down the neck. And then it comes out over here. And it heads on down right there and goes down to the bottom. So really pretty white swirl in purple glass that does have fingerprints on it. Here is the bottom. So it does have a really nice wide base on it, smoothed out. And it is just a smidge over 4 inches tall. So I'll hold it back here. And about 5 inches wide. So really pretty purple that looks almost like a piece of candy. Where's my flashlight? Well, that's weird. I was going to grab my flashlight, and I have no idea where it is. Well, I won't be shining a light in there, but I think you can tell it's purple. It's a really nice, pretty, like a plum colored purple. All right. We will pass on that. And we'll go back to Denise.
And my next thing is a choice of brooches. I've got 4 brooches. And I'm going to start them at 12. Oh, I should have gotten just a second. I need to get my blood clamp out here. This one is marked Weiss, and it's really, really pretty. It's got lots of sparkles in it. The guy at the flea market, I had him get him out of the case where he goes, why would they make a piece of jewelry in a plus sign? It's like, I don't think it's a plus sign. I don't know what it is, but he goes, oh, he was a young kid. He goes, well, it looks like a plus sign to me. But it's very pretty. It's lots of sparkles. And it does say Weiss back there, right on the bottom there. I don't know if you can, right there.
I'm coming to Iowa for the flea markets. So I can find people like that to talk to.
This is the flea market where I have a booth at. They've had several people that have been sick, and so they've had to like struggle to get people to work there. And he's the grandson of this lady, and he's a sweet kid, but yeah, he doesn't know anything about antiques and stuff. It's a plus sign. Oh dear, come on, focus. And this one is marked Monet. And maybe it'll focus close since it doesn't want to focus far away. Here, maybe that'll help. Oh, that helped a lot. And this one does glow a little bit in the, I don't know if you can, oh, there you can see
it does.
It doesn't turn green, it turns like a blue. But it's pretty. So that's the Monet. And this one's unmarked, but it's pretty. It's just now if you check these stones on one of those machines, would they come up as glass, or do you know?
They'd probably just be glass, yes.
And this one is marked Sarah Coventry. And it's kind of pretty too. And I'm going to start talking very unkindly to my camera here, just shortly. And there you go. Oh, I tell you. Jan, Sabrina was in for 12 already.
Yep. We do have Sabrina in for 12.
So anyways, and this one's Sarah Coventry, unmarked, glows and marked Monet, and this one is marked Weiss. The plus sign. After he said that, it's like, well, I guess it could be a plus sign, but I really doubt that the jeweler's going, let's make some jewelry like a plus sign.
Yeah, so can you hold the plus sign a little closer so we can see is if that is prong set?
Oh, no, I don't believe it is.
Okay. Well, we need to see the front.
Oh, okay. Maybe it is. I don't know. Oh, I guess, yeah, it is.
It kind of looks like it is. I can see that the red flower is, and the Monet looks like it is prong set. But
Eventually, I'm going to.
It's hard for those cameras sometimes to focus.
Let me get my glasses. Maybe I could see better. Mikey, it's not a good time. Boy, I think it is, but I'm not going to swear on a stack of Bibles or anything.
We had Jan at 15. We have Sabrina at 16.
It really sparkles, though. Of course, they probably cleaned it before they had it in a case, so they probably cleaned it up.
Yep.
What I did learn from you, I think it was don't use the ultrasonic cleaners. I used to throw everything in those and think I was doing good.
Well, it depends. If it's, if it's prong set,
yeah,
I don't think they're going to jiggle loose. Just make sure you take it out. And what I learned was put them upside down to dry. But yeah, if it's glued in, then there's a chance that the glue won't hold through that process. And Jan is out. Thank you. So we will count this down, and Sabrina will get first choice for brooches. Going once, going twice, and sold to Sabrina.
Just, say why Sarah Coventry, unmarked, or Monet. And this was the Monet. This was the Weiss. That's the red one is unmarked. And that's 7 Sarah Coventry. The red one. Okay.
The Monet flower and the red flower.
Oh, the Monet and the red. Okay. Let's see. Which one was Monet? Oh,
both of the flowers.
Just make sure these two. Just make sure. Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. And Jan, are you interested in either of these?
Yeah, we'll give Jan a chance to see if she's interested in either one of those.
If you want to do some algebra or some basic mathematics, you can go 2 + 2. It is. I think so too, Mary Beth. I think it's real fun. I mean, it doesn't have a ton of stones, but I think it's pretty.
Okay.
All right. Was there somebody before Jan?
No. Okay. It was just those two. But we will bring them back for the speed round. And if anyone else is interested in those.
Thank you, Sabrina, and thank you, Jan, for bidding.
Okay. Had a dry spot in my throat.
I hate it when that happens.
Okay, here is another item from the antique mall. This one is going to start at $20. And based off of the colors that are used on this one, I do think this is an older tonala style, tonala style piece because it is more in those kind of more neutral-ish colors. But this one has an absolutely beautiful bird. Hi, Sherry. I mean, look at this lovely bird painted into the duck. That is gorgeous. And then on the back, look at that deer. That is so beautiful. And we've got a palm tree right there on the bottom. It is just marked Mexico, whatever T16 is, but it is marked Mexico. And this is a really good sized duck. It's not a teeny one. That is a really good size. And I'll show the head. But I absolutely loved the bird that was painted on that. And the deer. I thought those were outstanding. And I'll get a measurement on this one. It is 7 inches long. And it's about 7 inches tall. And let's see how wide it is. A smidge over 4 inches wide. So 7 by 7 by 4. It is a really good sized duck. And I'll show again the deer. And that beautiful bird. All right, we will pass on that. And we'll go back to Denise.
I've got a bunch of little golden books, and I'm not into little golden books. They're just great for people that are, but I just cannot sell them one at a time. So what I'm going to do is just do 2 lots. And I think these are older because they've got kind of a yellowy edge. And these are newer because they've got a wider edge. You know, some things you just don't move you. So I was going to sell them for $40 a pile. And the older pile has got...
Are you going to do them both together? So can I put choice then? Or
yeah, choice.
One turn or...
just choice piles.
Okay.
And I was gonna $40 per pile. That's roughly, well, there's a few more in the newer pile, but I mean, it's give or take, it's $5 or so a book. The older pile has got Dennis the Menace. It's got a 25-cent thing. And, you know, they've got your normal kind of wear, although this one doesn't have a name in the front and stuff. Oh, it's a Santa Claus. So it's pretty good. Animal quiz, and that was 25 cents new too. And actually, you know, I hadn't looked through them. They look like there's no name in the front, and they got good graphics. And Tonka, Walt Disney Tonka. It's like, and they've got some shelfware. You know, they've been around a little bit and stuff. And I was just gonna look in the front page and see. This one just has some writing up in the corner. I think somebody was selling it at a flea market or something. And Huckleberry Hound. I loved Yogi and Boo Boo. Anyways, you know, most of them are in really good shape. You know, looking like the pages are all intact and there's no writing in the front. And Walt Disney, Mickey Mouse. And same thing with that. Nothing in the front. Walter Lanza's Woody Woodpecker. I always liked him too when I was a kid. Nothing in the front. and rough and ready. And you can tell they've been slid around a while, but nothing in the front. So that's choice one. And those are the older ones, I think. I didn't look at the date. And then these are like the newer ones. My first counting book, and it's got a UPC on it. So, and nothing in the front. And that looks like it's in this sewing machine tables in my way back here. Snow White. And it's got a UPC on it too. So it's, and the Friendly Bunny. Yeah, the Friendly Bunny by Glenn Close. I think Glenn Close wrote this. No, nothing in the front.
Okay, that one took me a second to get. It took me a second.
I know your face, and she's like, she's not laughing at that.
It's like, wait a minute.
But you're a duck. And most of these newer ones seem to have UPCs on them. So
oh my goodness.
And Ready, Set, Grow. And what's next? Elephant. Baby Farm Animals. You know, I can't remember where I got these at, but it's like they haven't really been, you know, they almost always have names and stuff, and the pages seem all kind of like it just hasn't been read much. There's a bus for you. And the last one on this pile is the Little Red Caboose. And same thing, nothing in the front. It's they're in pretty good shape. So you get your choice of old pile or newer pile. And I don't know, I see these things go high when people sell them one at a time. So it's kind of a seller's lot, or I don't know. It just, I suppose I should be more patient and sell them one at a time. Yeah, they are kind of crispy, Kathy. Kathy Crispy. But anyways, we can bring those back later if we want. And
all right, we will bring them back.
Yeah. Too bad Roman's not here. He always likes them. Roman and Leanne.
Well, you just got to tell these people they need to come to my sales.
I know it. I know it.
Spread the word, people. Spread the word so that you know, other buyers who are interested in these items don't miss out on them by not being here. All right. So my next item is going to start at $22. And it is a beautiful beaded handbag. And I'll get in close so you can see. It's kind of like a flower design with a center flower and then little flowers off on the side. This is in beautiful condition. There is the hardware at the top, the hardware on the side, the beads down the side. And then here is the other side. Here is the bottom. It is in beautiful condition. The strap.
No.
And here is the inside. It does have a pocket up here. It does not have a tag. So there is no tag in here, but this is in great condition. I'll even take out this bottom part a bit. You can see it is in beautiful condition. And it's a good size handbag. It is 8 inches by, I'm going to say about 6.5 inches by 8 inches. And it is a gold tone. So beautiful beaded handbag. All right, we will bring that one back for the speed round, and we'll go back to Denise.
And I was trying to find a picture in my phone to show you for this one. I will set that back for next time. This is like an all wool throw or wall hanging, or I suppose you could put it on top of a table or something too. It's not marked wool, but it's wool. I can kind of tell. Come on, lay flat. There we go. And I should get the measurement. This can start at 20. It is 36 by 18, 19, 20, 21, about 25. And both sides look about the same. And it's in real good shape. There's no holes or tears or anything. I don't know. I'm just not sure about the age. You know, I bought it secondhand, of course. I don't really, I mean, there's no tags or anything. It did come from down like southern United States. Came from like Texas. So I don't know. I don't know if it's made by natives or what. But it's got, you know, it looks like it was made on a loom. You can kind of tell where it was pieced together there. And I thought it would be neat. Yes, Jen, it is. I thought you liked Nebraska, though. I don't know. I thought it would look kind of neat on a table, but it looked real neat just hanging on a wall, too. Problem with the table with cats is the minute you put it on a table, the cats are going to think they have to go there. And this would just hold every cat hair. It's got little tassels on the corners. Like so. But I like the colors too. It's just a neat piece. I mean, if it doesn't sell, oh, there's Susan. Yeah, of course. Did you see, Susan, did you see Trisha's thing to hold perfume bottles and everything in? Anyways, we can pass on that. Oh, they are. They are, Jen, for sure. So we can pass on that. What was the name of your perfume thing that goes on top of? Anyways, you should go back and look at it, Susan, because I thought of you when she showed it.
Yes, you can always go back and look at the items that we've previously shown. We will show them again for the speed round. All right, so my next item is a Wedgwood item, and it is plates. So something a little different from Wedgwood, because not only do they do the Jasperware and everything, but they actually do dinnerware. So this is kind of part of a dinnerware set, but it is by Let me show the back here. So it is by Wedgwood of England. See, Wedgwood and Company, England. And this is a Chinese pheasant pattern. You can see it's a beautiful 8-sided plate. I'll get in close so you can see the birds on here. And it has a pink design. You can see there's a little like speckling in there. It's not quite a flat pink. It's really pretty, like a fun dessert plate for you and 4 of your guests. However, one of the plates does have a little damage right here. So that's why 4 plates only $18, because one of them has that little bit of damage. But Wedgwood plates are amazing. They are beautiful. You can see the colors are really vibrant. Yes, there is some crazing on here because they've got some age to them. So yep, there is a little bit of crazing, but I will show the plates. So this one again has a little bit of damage right there. And here is the third one. And there is the fourth one.
Those are really cool.
So nice when you have everybody over, you know, the holidays are coming up. You're going to be having, you know, extra guests over. Fun to bring out some really fancy plates to be able to, you know, serve a little dessert or something on when someone comes over for a visit. So you get all 4 plates, $18. Okay, I'm going to set those down gently. All right, and we are going to pass on those. And we're going back to Denise.
And these are a couple of mid-century modern, or mid-mod, as Becky says. Use the correct phrases. And they're Franciscan ware. And there's 2 pieces. It's all I have. If I had the whole set of china, it would probably be in my cupboard. I really, really like the, I don't know, starburst, atomic pattern, whatever. And it is marked on the bottom Franciscan ware. And the 2 of them for $15. This one's just a little tiny bowl. Perfect for a cat bowl. And this one is, let's see, 4.5 inches in diameter. And then this divided dish, I just think it's so cool. And that they really designed it well too. They got little handles on the side. A lot of these dishes don't have that. And this is 8 inches in diameter. I mean, that would be a good serving bowl. I love those divided things, especially, you know, if you just have like 2 people or something, you know, a big bowl isn't. Oh, do you really, Sherry? I think it's the coolest print. I love the 60s kind of stuff. Oh. So I love the colors and I love the design and everything. So Gina, I didn't know you were here. How you doing?
Hi, Gina.
Yeah, she's lurking. Lurking, Gina. Anyways,
all right. Well, we'll count it down for Gina.
Yeah.
Going once. Going twice. And sold to Gina.
Thanks, Gina. Glad you're here.
All right, so I have a vase next. It is hand blown. It is artist signed. Hi, Kathy. It is in pink. The pink is brighter at the top, and then it goes down into a clear vase. On the bottom, it is signed by the artist. And you can see M. Joy is the artist, and it is dated 93. There is a pontil on the bottom. This is about 8.5 inches tall. And that is $20. Hand blown, artist signed. Hi, Noelle.
Hi, Noelle.
Thank you, Noelle. And we're going to count that down for Noelle. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Noelle. Thank you so much. All right, Denise, you're up.
All right, and God save my soul, I cannot find the picture I need to show you. My next thing is a Roseville vase and started at 20. It says Roseville, USA. I think it says 18K-7. But anyways, it's a real pretty green, and it's got little flowers or pussy willows or whatever on the side. I'm not sure what those are supposed to be. At the widest point sideways, it's about 8 inches. And it's about 7 inches tall. And the bottom says Roseville, USA, and I think it's 18K-7. I'm not sure. Something like that.
And we've got Jan at 20. And Northwest Sunshine says it is the snowberry pattern.
Oh, okay. There's no chips. There's no cracks. You know, it seems like whenever I find Roseville, it's always broken or, you know, not. It always has issues. But the finish is all in great shape. It's just, and I don't think it's had a plant. Oh, I'm lying. It's got dirt in there. I did wash it. I'm always leery about washing things too hard because you never know if you're going to cause more damage than.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know it's a cheap price. I know they go for a lot more than that, but you know, that's why we're here, to have fun and get stuff less. Yeah, it wouldn't be that at your antique store, that's for sure.
No, you got that right.
Yeah. And I don't know what it would be. I know the handle's real cool. It's almost like a upside down heart shape or something. Oh, thank you, Susan.
We've got Susan at 22.
It's got that real smooth. I guess I'm tactile. I don't know.
And Murphy.
It's got that smooth finish. I'm into Van Briegel. It's something about Van Briegel and that Van Briegel blue and stuff. But this has got that same texture, that really smooth texture. And those high bid auctions, they just toss everything into a box. It's just tossed in a box. And it's like, do you think you could maybe just throw some newspaper around it? But it survived fine. So
wow.
Yeah, I know. They're not they don't sometimes it's like they just don't care. I don't know. Oh, and hi Picasso Cat. I saw you in the chat. I said hi, but it is just gorgeous. I don't collect Roseville, but I've got another similar piece. It's not marked Roseville, but I have another similar piece that's I'll show next to have a little consistency.
So thank you, Jan. Thank you, N. Murphy. We've got Susan at 34, and we are going to count this. Nope, Edward's in.
Yeah.
You were just waiting, weren't you, Edward?
Sometimes it's easier to do it that way. Just wait until see what happens and go from there.
Susan at 36.
And I wasn't sure if Roseville was popular anymore. I know I like it, but you know that I don't know. Things come and go, so.
Edward at 38.
Peanut says, wait a minute, that's my vase. What are you doing selling that? He kind of came in and looked at me disgusted, like, oh, you sell everything. Oh, doesn't that make you sick, Susan? They only break your stuff that you like.
Thank you, Susan.
Thank you, Susan.
We will count that down for Edward. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Edward.
Thank you, everybody that bid, and thank you, Edward. I appreciate it. So I will keep my eyes out for those now that I know. I don't see a lot of them.
The only ones I ever come across are either 3 times the amount of money they should be,
yeah,
or horribly damaged.
Yeah.
I just don't find it. I think I found one piece that I was able to get, but
and they're
no.
I don't know. It doesn't seem like they chip that easy, but I don't know. They must.
They must. Yeah.
What was Edward in at? For some reason I can't find it.
38.
38. Okay. That makes sense. All right. Sorry.
Okay, I have a set of 4 Limoges bowls. So these are Theodore Haviland Limoges, France. It is a set of 4 smaller, maybe berry bowls, little dessert bowls, that they have the beautiful pink flowers on them and the slightly scalloped edge. And I'll get in here so you can see the beautiful flowers. And they are all marked Haviland, Theodore Haviland, Limoges, France. So there is bowl number 1, bowl number 2, there is bowl number 3, and bowl number 4. So there you go, set of 4 bowls. And they are about 5.5 inches in diameter. All right, we will bring those back for the speed round. And we'll go back to Denise.
And my next item, I had this before and it had a stain on it, and I worked really hard. I soaked it in Dawn, and then I hung it outside to dry, and the stain came out, and it's looking pretty good. And it's a bedspread. I'll show it. I laid it on my bed, so I thought that would be easier than trying to hold it up in its entirety. And it's a queen bed. So that's how it fits a queen bed is, and ignore my poorly decorated room there. I mean, it's like half my house is hoarded and then half is like stark. So anyways, but, and the top here, I didn't, a lot of times you tuck it under the pillows and then you fold it up. I didn't do that. It's just laying flat, and there's a good amount on the bottom. And I mean, it doesn't hang super low on the sides. Both sides are about the same. So and I didn't measure it. Oh my God. I'm losing my mind. But anyways, and I was going to start it at $60. And it's made out of thread, that like cotton thread. It's not yarn. A lot of them you'll see are yarn, but this is like those spools of thread, and it really has some weight to it, I tell you. But what they did was they made all these little squares, and then they attached them together. Then it's got tassels on the side, and the tassels got, from being through the washing machine, I put it on gentle, but it's still got a little, it's not as, I suppose you could sit and kind of comb it out. I don't know. But if anybody's interested, I will measure it. It's like, you would think I would have done that ahead of time, but I didn't. I forgot. So, but it would be even pretty on a couch, or it's very pretty. Oh man, gives you a workout, that's for sure. But there's no holes, no tears. There was that one little stain, and I don't know what it was. It kind of looked like maybe coffee or something, but it came out. So regardless, but that's what that is, and
that's gorgeous.
It really is. I'd like to keep it, but I don't know as though it's. I mean, I'm trying to fight off Mikey as it is. He sees these little hanging down things, and he's trying to grab them and pull them. It's like, no. So you can imagine if it was on my bed, it would just be.
Hi, Kay.
Well, hi, Kay. Good to see you. I hope your husband's doing better. But anyways, and it smells good. Now, I know, Kathy. It's just, they kind of rule your life. But anyways, that's that. It'll be here waiting. And I'll measure it for the retake.
Well, queen sizes. That's a good measurement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it looked, nice on it. It would be pretty skimpy on a king. But,
yeah.
But some people use them on like the back of their couch. They'll fold them and just have them on the back of the couch. And I
Yeah.
suppose if you really, really I suppose you could make something out of it, pillows or something. I'd hate to see it cut up, but somebody who crafts like Jen could. So,
Right.
anyways, that is that.
Right. That's right. All right. My next item is going to start at 15. And it is a stone heart. So it is beautifully polished and shaped. I'll show you the top here. So you can see that is in a heart shape. Beautiful colors on that. Get that little shadow out of there. There. And there is the top. There is the bottom and the sides. Beautiful coloration in there. And it is 3¼ inches by about 2¾ inches. Hi, Simi. So it's almost 3 by 3, just a little bit bigger this way than this way. All right. Well, we will pass on that. And we'll go back to Denise.
The first time I looked this up on Google Lens, it was there. And now it's not there. And it's got this funky mark. I should have Google Lensed the mark. But anyways, it kind of looks like Roseville. I was going to start it at 20 also. It has a little Roseville look. This is the only mark, and there's no chips, no cracks. This is the only mark that's on the bottom. And I'm not sure LS or I don't know.
What does it look like the other way?
And I'm so mad because the first time I looked on Google Lens, it was there. The exact same bowl was there. And I just looked just now. Oh, it is. See, it feels like Roseville. It's got the same really smooth, soft, and it's kind of got the same muted colors. Oh, you do? Jan has a piece with the mark, and it's 6½ inches at its widest, and it's not very tall. It's about 1¼ inch, maybe 1½ inches tall. And thank you, Sunshine. And you can tell it was, well, I think it was handmade. Some of the something drained down there when in the pottery process, I think. But it's one of those things that like Steph says, it feels good to touch. It really does. It's really smooth and kind of delicious, And it's something else. I mean, I know I thought I'm going to keep it. It's like, what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with that? It's like,
No, Gina, I'm not getting sick. I'm just fine.
Allergies.
No, my allergies aren't bad tonight. I'm fine.
You know those little spots where they're up on those things in the kiln? This one's kind of rough. There's 3 of them where it's sat on the thing on the kiln. Yeah, it feels valuable, Jan. You know, sometimes it's stuff you just touch and you're like, I think that could be worth something. And I don't know what this design is or pattern. I don't know. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Oh, it's trying. It's
Yeah,
working.
I think it's got it.
Mhm.
That's pretty good.
Mhm. These are like little bumpy, almost like they're grapes or something. I don't know. uh,
Yeah, well, I don't get sick. I don't have time to get sick. So, yeah, getting sick is like the last thing that's going to be happening to me.
Never say that. Never brag
No,
it up.
no,
Never.
I'm
No.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, it
All
does
right,
kind of look like
counting this
grapevines.
down for sunshine.
Yep.
So going once, going twice, and sold.
Sunshine said I'd rather have the weaving. You mean instead of this, or I'm not sure what you mean.
I don't know. Let us know, Sunshine, if it's something
Yeah.
important
Yeah.
and pertains to the sale. Let us know.
Otherwise, I will mark you down for this. She said that's okay. This is okay?
All right, my next item is a pair of uranium salt and pepper shakers. I'm gonna start at $15. Now, I do have a feeling that these were used at one point. You can see there's like a little bit right in here of use. This one looks pretty good, but I will show the inside also. So it does look like a little bit of salt residue used on this one, but in great condition, even though it is a metal lid, minimal flea bites on there. And I will show you the other one also. So again, a little bit of use, probably from salt. And let me get that on and I will show the glow. So this has a really good glow to it. There is that one. Here is the second one. All right. I will bring those back for the speed round. And we will go back to Denise.
All righty. Well, Mom's been busy making her towels. This one, they're 7 a piece or 14 for the pair. This one is a little raccoon, and if you want a pair, she will whip up another one before I ship them off. And they're new towels. She makes them on her embroidery machine.
What
And
was the price on those?
7 a piece. I've got 3 altogether. Um, and but I can have she'll make another one if you want a pair, you know, then it would be 14 for the pair. They're 100% cotton, 30 by 30, brand new towels. And that's her hobby. Keeps her busy, keeps her out of trouble. And not that she gets in much trouble. And then this is kind of a pair, but there's 7 a piece. You can buy one or you can buy both. And I kind of thought of Lori when she made these. She made blue flamingos. And they're really cute. This one, he's eating a lollipop. Standing in the water eating a lollipop. And this one, he's up to no good. I don't know. He's acting like he's sleeping, but I don't know what he's doing. But he's pretty cute. And I know it. They are really cute. Yeah. But anyways, so that's it. Choice of the if you want 2 of these as a pair, she could make one real quick. So we will bring them back on the recap. You got almost 60 people in here tonight, Jan.
That's me, Jan.
Trish. When I start getting like these headaches, things go haywire.
All right. So I have $15 start on a Pottery Butterbell. Oh. Now there is some kind of a mark
4
on the bottom. Nice thick pottery. You can see it is hand thrown. And Jan would like, which flamingo would you like, Jan?
The lollipop. That's the lollipop. Or just say other. Or both for 14.
All right. I know Jan's typing as fast as she can.
I did, Jan G. Lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop.
Oh, Jan, I think you've got a little bit of a lag. So when this catches up to you, you might want to just take a second and refresh. Okay, so she wants the other, not the lollipop.
Other. This one. Okay, thank you, Jan.
All right, so hand-thrown Butterbell. Got a pretty cool... Oh, nope, she wants both of them.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, I hate to split them up, but...
And this one is a pretty good size. I'll hold it up next to my head. So it is about 6-inch diameter and about 3 inches deep. So 6 inches across. And then I will put that right on the inside so you can see how that looks when it's on the inside. And that is 15 for the Butterbell. And again, that comes just right out like that. Yeah, and Jan, you might want to refresh. Let me put that into the chat. There we go. All right. So we will go back to Denise.
And my next thing is this cool mid-mod ashtray. I mean, it is 60s all over the place. And apparently you can put you and your friend both can have an ashtray or a cigarette in each section. And there's no chips and there's no cracks. But it'd be great for jewelry or I'm always displaying rocks on these things. And it is marked Japan in the bottom. $16 start. And there's no chips, no cracks. It is 10 by 5.5, and it's not very deep. It's kind of struggling to reach an inch deep. It's kind of thin. I had this Aunt Dorothy, my dad's sister, and Aunt Dorothy always had the cool 60s stuff. And at the time, I didn't know it. I thought it was kind of odd stuff, like she had the aluminum tree with the color wheel, and she was kind of the fancy aunt. And this reminds me of her. This is like where the finish didn't cover the pottery. It's not a chip, it's just a flaw kind of. It just didn't cover up the pottery. Oh, you know what? That's a tiny chip right there. I just noticed it in the camera. And it's old because it's kind of got that dirty look. I know it. Like I remember her house, and we have pictures of her house. And I will ask my mom if she'll make them, Kay. I'm sure she will. She gets kind of stressed out sometimes, but I'll tell her, and it might be just a little while. I'll tell her don't rush. But anyways, I bought a kind of a wood tray like this from from Steph, and I couldn't figure out what to do with it. It was wood, and I ended up putting rocks in it, and it's really cool. You know my love of rocks and pictures. So, oh, it would be neat on a wall, but you could display jewelry in it too. Marianne had a murder pitcher and a bowl. Ooh.
Yeah, Jen and I are kind of busy on Wednesdays because we have 2 sales on Wednesdays. So we don't have a lot of time.
No, there's no free time there.
No. So be sure you're joining us for our 2 sales on Wednesdays because we have fun guests like Denise who's going to be joining us.
Yes, on the 27th. Mm-hmm. Anyways, we can pass on that. And we'll bring it back. This table's kind of handy back here. It's in the way, but it's kind of handy.
Okay, I have a set of 3 plates. They are Russian plates. They're Russian fairy tale. And let me get them up here. And I will show the back. So it says the Russian fairy tale, the Snow Maiden. These are Villeroy and Bach. And I will show this one. So this one is the Snow Maiden. And each one of these, so there are 3 of them, depict a different part of the story. And these do have hooks if you would like to hang them up on a wall. If you have a gallery wall, you want to hang them up and display them. Each one has a different border. So it's really pretty. Now, I don't know the story of the Snow Maiden well enough to know exactly what parts of the story, but they are very detailed, beautifully decorated. The colors are amazing. And Villeroy and Bach are a really, really good company. So these are beautiful quality. And you can see the detailing in the borders on these is just lovely. So you will get all 3 plates, and they are about 8.5 inches. So there is that one. There is this one. There's the detailing of the border. And then this one is the Snow Maiden. Beautiful detailing on these. And that is 3 for $18. Oops. All right. We are going back to Denise.
I was going to try and hold these up, but that's not going to work. I'll drop them, I know, in a heartbeat. They're wood blocks, all of them for $20. And there's, let's see, 5, 10. There's 20 of these bigger ones. And they're different things on different sides. They're Disney, though. And then, like, on that side, they just have, like, little, that one has a horse. And the other side has alphabets. And a bunny, Jen. There we go. And I think that's it. But I think they're all Walt Disney. They've got there's Mickey, and there's some repeats, I believe. And then these, the big ones are like 1.5 inches square, and then these go with them, and they're a little harder to see. They've been played with, and there's 10 of those, and they're smaller. They're just almost just a hair over 1 inch, but they're kind of the same thing. They've got an animal on one side, and they're not Walt Disney, and then a letter on the other side, and then the top and the bottom have grooves that they stack together really nice and stay. But the Walt Disney ones, and those go pretty good on eBay. I mean, they go high. So, but these are in fairly decent shape for their age. So you get all of them for 20. Yeah, Disney, I know it. Disney stuff is always good.
What's on the other side of the 4?
You get...
No, the number 4. What's the Disney?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, it's a pig.
Ah.
What's it say? Pfeiffer Pig? Who the heck is Pfeiffer Pig?
He's one of the 3 little pigs.
Oh, wow.
Because the Fiddler Pig is right below him.
Yeah. Oh, and here's a repeat of the Pfeiffer Pig. See, I can't even have them on my desk without knocking them over. But a lot of people craft with them, Jen. Jen. But a lot of people just have them. They just collect them for what they are.
That's a hint, Jen.
Oh, I see Mary Beth is in. Thank you, Mary Beth.
Yes.
But it would be cool just to kind of have them like stacked up like this. Maybe even in a kid's room. I don't know.
I don't know. If you stack them, is that still considered crafting?
Well, I think we're going to have to be lenient for Jen.
Okay.
We're going to have to let her go. But Mary Beth, she's a little bit more craft savvy, so.
Well, that's really cool. You have Tinkerbell and Peter Pan.
I know it. There's some good ones in there, and they're
Mickey and Minnie.
Yeah.
Daisy and Donald.
There's two
Goofy and Pluto. Yeah, that's a good one, Mary Beth.
Yeah. But the fact that they're Walt Disney is a good deal. So anyways, we can sure count them down for Mary Beth.
Going once. Going twice.
Yeah, it is sunshine.
And sold.
Susan says it's being creative if you can stack.
Okay.
So
creative, but not crafty, right?
You know, that's my problem. I buy stuff and I like it. And I think it's neat, but I'm not creative with it. I don't always. Anyways, thank you, Mary Beth. I can't even get the camera on here right. I can't do much of anything tonight.
All right. Well, I have a teacup. I'm going to start at $15. This one is by Royal Dover. It is bone china made in England. And this has birds all over it. Beautiful birds. So the saucer has 3 birds, but the teacup only has 2 birds on it. And it has this beautiful rose pattern in between that I'm going to show off. All 3 birds that are on the saucer. All done in the same color tones. So pink, yellow, and blue. So here's how it looks out. And then here is the saucer. You get or the cup, you get a beautiful gold handle. Hi, Barb. Thank you, Barb. And good night, Jan. Thanks for joining us.
Bye, Jan.
Yeah, this is a really lovely one, and it does have a little flower cluster on the inside. And beautiful detailing on this one. And then that is how it looks on the inside. So you can have it so the birds are kind of matching up there.
That's cool.
But we will count that down for Barb. And thank you. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Barb. Thank you, Barb.
Nice buy, Barb. Those are pretty. Do you guys drink out of these cups when you collect them? Or
you can. There's no reason not to.
Well, I don't know. It's just like they're so fancy.
Well, they are, but they wash up nicely.
I don't know what this is worth. I don't know if it's worth anything. So just say $12. It's a McDonald's. It's from 2010, and it's one of the McDonald's pumpkin thing, or not pumpkin buckets. And it's got information there, and it does say 2010. God, the ring light is just blowing it out. But anyways, it's got some information on the bottom. It says berry plastics, I think it says. And I don't know. I know some pumpkin buckets are worth money and some aren't. Oh, a boo bucket? Is that what the I thought this head thing was kind of cool.
That is really neat.
Yeah. I don't know why she doesn't have a face.
Oh, did it come with stickers maybe?
Oh, that could be because these things are, I don't know if those are potatoes. This says Hasbro, they were in on it, but it's got the McDonald's logo there. So it's 13 years old. It's almost vintage, but not quite.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because that vampire looks like Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah, he does.
So maybe the others were like some kind of a sticker or something, all like little potato head
Oh,
stickers.
chicken nuggets.
Oh, chicken nuggets. Okay. Thank you, Sunshine.
Did these come with a Happy Meal? Or I don't know. The only reason I noticed it was because of this little. It's got to be put away in a cupboard. You're talking about the tea thingies.
Yes, she puts the teacups on her Christmas tree, and they ask, "What do you do with the saucers?"
Oh, I missed that whole. That's a cute idea. Except I haven't had a Christmas tree since Junior came into my life because he just.
Yeah, because cats like trees.
The first year he was up the middle, he was almost at the top, and the tree was bending over. It's an artificial tree, but he was still. And we're like, no, like he's really going to listen. Oh, they said no. Yeah, right. If you didn't care about them, yeah, you could glue them together.
Since Junior's never missed a meal, I would imagine that the tree would be kind of leaning.
He was just a little tiny baby back then. He wasn't such a moose. Now, and he always comes and he stands, like he'll crawl into bed, and he always stands like right on your stomach or someplace where it's like all that weight's kind of like, oh, maybe he just, oh. Anyways, we could pass on this. I don't know if I really don't even know if it's worth messing with.
Oh, Joe likes to do that too. He'll like I'll like lay on my side.
Yeah.
And right on my knees. Like my kneecaps are the other way, but right on the knee where there's like nothing. There's like nothing there. That's where he'll come and he'll put all his weight. It's like
I know it. It's like
you're killing my leg.
Oh, I know it. Or even step in your mouth. You're like, oh. But there are kitty cats.
Yes. All right. This is going to be a really good deal. So this is a flow blue plate. This is a
that's pretty
7.5 inch plate. This is by Pearl Pottery out of England. And they used this this particular logo from 1912 until 1936. So that is when this plate is from. Unlike a lot of flow blue, this one has gold accents on it. And this is absolutely gorgeous. It is so pretty with the gold accents on it.
I've never seen one like that.
So 7.5-inch plate by Pearl Pottery. This is between 1912 and 1936. All right, we are passing on that. And we are going back to Denise.
Next, I have this, it's a planter, I guess. And it's not marked. I don't know who it is. The feet look like it could be Shawnee. And it's 12 inches long, 5 inches wide. And I was going to start it at $20. And it's got, I don't know, I think the bird's trying to eat the fish. I'm not real sure. But it's got little ocean waves and stuff.
You don't think they're friends?
You know, I have my doubts. I don't know. I'm like, what is that bird doing down inside the water? He's gonna drown. He's a silly fool. So, and it is kind of heavy, but it's got the waves all the way around. I thought it was kind of unique and pretty, but there's no marks on it. It's I don't know. Shawnee always has those two lines, you know, like the line and then the line.
Yeah.
This the way around. So I don't really know. I don't know if that's looks like a big M. But
night, Jen. Night, Aaron.
Night, Jen. Night, Aaron. Everybody's going to bed. What the heck? It's Saturday night. He's fishing. Yeah. Jen. Oh, wait. Before Jen, don't leave yet. Just a second. Jen. Bye, Jen. Good night. Had to do. Oh, man, that's a lot of suction there. Anyways, he's kind of neat. He'd look cool with some plants, or you could keep. It's big enough you could keep like notepads and pens and office supplies in it and stuff. But it's nice, pretty colors, and there's no chips, not even on the birds' wings there. How do you attach them to the tree?
They're still talking teacups.
I know it. I know it. I mean, teacups on a tree in my house, it wouldn't work out at all. It sounds real pretty. Cream ceramic pots? You mean like just the terracotta pots? I really never seen one quite like this. I thought it was pretty.
No, I have never seen one like that with the detailing with the bird's wings, especially. That is really unique.
You know what else would be cool? Put some lights in there, some just some of those tea lights and stuff, and just kind of have it lit up. That may be.
Well, you could get those battery operated, like the little short pillars that are battery operated. Those are really nice.
I don't know if batteries are still good in this or not.
But those are nice because you can put those, like if you have a a high shelf or, like an armoire or something, and you put that on top and the candles, and then you put them on the timer, and then, you don't have to
Yeah.
deal with them
Yeah.
constantly. And then you've got a really cool light fixture.
Or some of them have remote control or something.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
It really doesn't matter much. It doesn't make that much difference here. But anyways, these want to blink on and off. I don't know. They're probably related to your ring light.
They probably are.
But we can pass on that and bring her back.
All right. Yeah, that is a really cool one. All right. Well, I have a hand-painted Nippon piece. Next, it is a really cool 8-sided bowl. It is marked hand-painted Nippon, and the, oh gosh, now I'm drawing a blank. Moramura. I always forget. Moramura, I think. But that M is the company that became Noritake. So back in Nippon, before it was Noritake, known as Noritake, this was the same company that was producing, or that would produce, Noritake. This is a beautiful ivory color, and then there is white in the center. There are raised dots all around the edge. And this is beautifully hand painted. And you can see like all of this is lined in gold. They did a great job there with the black and then having the gold outline around it. And you can see with that center flower all of the beautiful gold detailing. So hand-painted Nippon. So this piece is an antique. It is over 100 years old. And it is a lovely 8-sided bowl. All right, we will pass on that. And we'll go back to Denise.
I don't know if the button people are here, but I hope so because I got buttons. It's going to do this whole pile or this whole tub of buttons for $40. And I'll go through. I mean, there's a lot of buttons here. Last time I keep saving buttons, and the last time I had a great big huge thing, and they sold really well on eBay, but a lot easier to sell them here. This one has a few like seam bindings and stuff in it too, I guess. But I don't know. You probably can't see that. It's just a lot of little buttons and cards and stuff. This one has got a lot of them on their original cards. Some kind of unusual. I remember having coats that used to have those big old buttons like that.
I liked those big buttons.
Yeah, they kept your coat closed.
Yeah.
I don't know if those, they probably aren't. They kind of look like they could be bakelite, but we're not going to count on it. There's some metal. Oh, there's more of those coat buttons. And I don't know if I sorted these out or if they were sorted already. I don't know, because I sorted a little bit by color. There's a boatload of buttons here. And And I don't know if you go buy buttons now, my God, one little card of them is. Huh. These are metal. They're really kind of unusual. Yeah, you can't see them very well. I gotta pull them out because they kind of look cool. If I can find them. Le Mode. They're metal buttons and they got something on them. Oh, come on. Jen just does that and she takes her fingers away.
Yeah, I know. Her camera works really well.
I have noticed if you get the light more on them, it's better. But oh, it's birds, different birds. Oh, there. Yeah, it's a bird. It's like an eagle.
Yeah, I was just gonna say eagle, I think. Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
And where were those made? It should say on the back where they were made.
Yeah, I think it does. There's a lot of writing on the back. Made tarnished to forged. Antique silver. Carlstadt, New Jersey.
Oh.
B. Blumenthal and Company.
Interesting.
Yeah, that is. It's something made in the USA. And there's more sacks. This is a big sack. And
that's great that so many of them are still on the card.
Yeah, really most of them are.
Are those little Scotty dogs?
I think they are. Looks like there's quite a few of them too. I guess there's not a ton of. Yeah, they are little Scotty dogs. Aren't they cute?
Very cute.
Yeah, those are real neat. Streamline. And Garden City, New York. That's amazing. Things made in the United States. And yeah, that's fine, Sunshine. That's not a problem at all. This one is loose buttons. Somebody probably harvested them off of coats and shirts.
Oh, yeah.
Different things. And yeah, I think almost all of them are on cards.
That's nice.
I don't know why these are Roman loose, but they are. A couple. I'll throw them in one of the sacks. And fastener buttons. Some of them are pretty old too. Like that's an old pattern for sure.
Yeah, that looks like it's from the 30s.
Yeah, those snaps, I don't know. People don't use those much because they use Velcro instead. And then a glass jar full of buttons. Anyways, the whole tub full. I mean, it's really, really a good price.
Yeah, that's a nice collection.
Yeah. And I mean, you're not seeing all of them. I mean, I could go through and show each package individually if you'd like. Oh dear.
We've got time.
Cute ones. There's some little heart ones.
We'll wait till the end, and then we'll have Denise show them all for all the late.
And in this set, I'll have to show these buttons one at a time. Yes. Oh dear. Well, I've seen similar things happen, and you can just feel people kind of going like, "Oh my god." Anyways, the whole tub.
It'll be ASMR with buttons as Denise shows them all.
I tried the AMSR. I didn't get it, and it doesn't help. Okay.
No, I think it just kind of depends on what it is. It's like sound machines. I have ringing in my ear.
Yeah.
So it's hard sometimes to get to sleep because you can hear the ringing in your ear. And so I have over the years used sound machines, which, pretty much the same thing. But I
Yeah.
always liked like the water, either listening to like a waterfall or raindrops or, something like that. So I tend to lean towards those kinds of sounds. But now I just turn on the TV and I go to sleep watching something.
Oh,
Uh,
I struggle to sleep.
it's hard to shut your brain off
I
sometimes.
know.
That inner monologue that
Yeah.
goes on in your head
Yeah.
that you feel like you got to pay attention to. You might miss something good.
I know it.
All right, I have a necklace and screw back earring set. This is a really beautiful vintage set. I'll start with the center. One warning with this, though, you're going to need an extender with this one, unless you are blessed with a very, very slender neck.
Not
You're
me.
going to need an extender because how this fits on me, I'll show you. And I'm not even sure I can get it closed.
Oh.
So you're really gonna need an extender on this one. But it's beautiful. Look at the center section here.
That's cool.
These are all prong set rhinestones. They are gorgeous. And then on each side, you get smaller prong set rhinestones. And then here is the fastener. Nothing on here, no mark of any kind. And then here is the other side. And then at the very end, you get one that's just a little bigger, which is what this hook would hook onto. But yeah, just for comfort purposes, you are going to need you are going to need an extender on this one. Can I even get that? This is bent just a little bit. Well, we can get it on that one. So yeah, there's that. Now, even if you have pierced ears, you can wear screw back earrings, and they don't fit poorly on pierced ears because you can adjust the tension on them. So no marking on these. And you have 3 and then the 2 larger ones, just like the center here. And then this one comes with a tag on it, and I don't know what this tag is telling me. I really don't even understand what it is saying there. And then this one says 110 and then 10 and then 110 again.
I think it says tax. It says
Yeah, but
10 and the tax is 10%.
But then they didn't add anything with the number below. I don't know.
You know, the person that wrote that coloring book last night.
That's right. that freaky Canadian one.
That was just weird.
That was so weird.
Yeah.
That was one of the weirdest coloring books I have ever seen in my life. That one I understand why nobody colored it.
Yeah. Kids, stay away. Don't open that book.
No, it was weird. So there is that. And that is $12 for the set. All right, we are going to go back to Denise.
I've got these really cool, I think they're cute as a bug's ear greeting cards. At $10, and they're studio cards. And they're definitely old. There's no UPC. It says the studio greeting box. They're get well cards, and it's got the good housekeeping seal of approval. Remember years ago, it's like, oh
yes,
there you go, it's got that.
Yes.
And there's a couple different cards. Some of them, boy, times have changed too. Says, man, the doctor got to you just in time. The payment on his Rolls Royce was due. Get well soon. It's like, I like the graphics. What's happening, or what's keeping you in the hospital? Are they giving away trading stamps? It's like, you know, the green stamps. Remember, and it has picture of little green stamps there. And then it's got 2 of those. And they say that there's an increasing shortage of nurses. And when you start feeling your oats again, they'll all quit. Okay. That's kind of weird. And there's 2 of those. Oh, there's actually 3 of these. Oh, there's 3 of the other one. And I think they're all repeats from here on in. Nope, they aren't. Oh, this one's kind of cute. Now that you're feeling better, why don't you invite me up sometime to see your x-rays? I mean, they're just kind of...
They're all get well cards with dad jokes.
Yeah. The beautification program needs people like you. Get well soon, hurry home. And it shows all the dishes.
Oh.
There's a couple of those, more repeats. I mean, here's a real inappropriate one. Being in the hospital may not be your favorite sport, but it beats bird watching. Get well soon. That's like, none of the people I worked with look like that. Maybe a couple of them, but not much. Yeah, that's...
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh, and it's got the envelopes. So it's got 3 of these. 3 of those.
Well, even though the jokes are a little yuck.
3 of those.
The graphics are cute.
I like old cards. I just get a kick out of old cards. 3 of those. Apparently, that's what it had, 3 of everything and there's only 2 of Uncle Sam. And apparently they like this one because there's only 1. So, but even the box, I think, is kind of cool. I don't know. I like odd things. Everybody else likes glass and teacups, and I like paper, rocks, and pictures. So it's like, I can't help myself. But, you know, when I first saw them, I thought they were all going to be kind of cute like that. And she looks like she was going to have real hair.
Yeah.
But...
well, they are cute.
Yeah. Sometimes it's fun just to see, you know, I'm assuming these are 60s. I don't see any dates. But I think it's fun to see mindsets from different time frames. And, you know, obviously mindsets were different back then. So we can pass on those.
All right. Okay, I have another teacup. This one is going to start at $14. This one is Japan. And it is by Royal Sealy. It has a beautiful opalescent shine to it. You can see it's got that pretty shine. And it has this lovely reticulation. All those little cutouts, they kind of look like S's across there. And nice gold and pink roses. Here is the back that shows the Royal Sealy mark, made in Japan. And here is the teacup. So it's got a beautiful gold handle. Again, more of those pink and gold roses. Thank you, Barb. And on the inside, you can see more of that kind of opalescence shine. And you get another rose on the inside. So love that fancy gold handle. And a little scallop around the bottom edge also. Yeah, that's one thing that Royal Sealy is really known for, is having these cutouts around the edge. They don't do it on all of theirs, but they do it on several of their patterns. And it
looks
is
like an S.
It
like,
does.
You know, it says S. I wonder if Sealy, you know.
That could be. Mystery solved.
Yeah. Solved it here.
All right. Well, we will count that down for Barb. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Barb. Thank you, Barb. All right. And we'll go back to Denise.
And next, I'm selling Mom's candy dish for $12. And it's a blue frosted. You know, these little marks are kind of just from my greasy paws touching it. You know, once it's washed, it all looks kind of this even frosted blue again. But she had it filled with candy. And there's no chips, there's no cracks. And it's fairly heavy. There's no marks on the bottom. With the lid, it's 10 inches tall. And the bottom is about 5 inches in diameter. It's a little bit wider up towards the top. But when you wash it, it gets, you know, rid of the... You wouldn't think my hands would be all that greasy, but apparently they are. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it really is pretty. She always had chocolate in here. Chocolate. And she never eats it. And then you go over there and she's like, here, have chocolate. It's like, have chocolate. You can gain some weight. You can do it. I don't know what she did with all the chocolate. But yeah, it really is pretty. I don't know if there used to be a set or if it was just a lonesome piece all by itself. But it's kind of pretty.
It's very pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a real nice color. I guess I should have wiped it out. I didn't, you know, it looks worse on camera than
but yeah, that's you wash that and, you know, dry it with a towel and like take it. Don't touch it.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Yeah. And you can tell the lid hasn't been touched. So it doesn't have, you know, it looks like that. But, you know, it was being touched and me and stuff. Yeah, let me stick a light on the inside. I can do that. Or here. Yeah. I threw the light on the inside of the pumpkin. It was kind of cool.
Yeah, Barb, you can send me a picture and I can show it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that would be fun. I'd like to see it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not the best light in there because it's a string of lights. But I have blinking pumpkins in the back there. Right there. So anyways, yeah, I'd love to see that. That's kind of a clever idea. I like that. You could hang buttons on a tree. Anybody want to hang buttons on a Christmas tree?
Oh, you could make really cool garland
Garland, yeah, I know
out
it.
of buttons.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
would be fun, but yeah, there'd
Well,
be.
and I had that necklace. But last week, I had a necklace made out of buttons. That
Oh,
was
that's
very
right, and it was
clever.
cool too.
Yeah, that was really neat. They used beads and buttons. That
Yeah,
was really well done.
that's funny, Ashley. I wish I had someplace for that. Don't you buy it and then you look for someplace? It's like I
Yes.
never worry about that. It's like I like that. I want that. It's like, and then there you go.
Where you're gonna put it has nothing to do with whether or not you like it.
No,
You
no.
will find a spot for it if you like it.
I've got all those books back there. I need to get them listed, and I'm not getting it done very fast. So, anyways, we can pass on the blue. I don't know what you call it.
It's
Is
like
that
a satin. I think it's like a satin blue glass.
just
Yeah.
a candy dish or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or whatever you want to keep in it. Keep your buttons in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fill it up with buttons.
Or rocks. Now, rocks.
You could do rocks.
Yeah.
Yep, totally. All right. Well, I had the Limoges bowls earlier. I have plates now. I have a pair. So I have 2 Limoges plates. These also have beautiful pink flowers. They are marked Haviland, Limoges, France on the back. And the plates are about 6.5 inches. So they are beautiful. A little bit of greenery and the lovely pink flowers. So I'll show the plates next to each other. So they are identical. But a lovely design. Very typical of a Limoges pattern to have these lovely little pink flowers. Each one is marked Haviland, Limoges, France on the back. And you can have the pair of plates for $10. Okay. We are now down to our last round of items. And then we will do the speed round. Although the speed round is not going to be very fast tonight.
Oh, this is an attic basket. This isn't working. And it's kind of got a little pink glow to it. Not glow, pink color. And somebody thought it was Fenton at one point because of the handle, but that's not Fenton.
I don't think that one's Fenton.
No. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of a pretty little basket, and I liked it because it was pink. And I've got a whole basket full of white baskets like this. If anybody really wants a lot of white baskets like this one, I mean, otherwise they're going to have to go to the flea market because there's I don't know. I'll try a couple of them and see, but with the handle.
Now, is that one peach? It looks peachy.
Yeah, maybe it is more peach. It's about 9 inches tall. It is more peach. I kind of thought it was pink.
Well,
but yeah, it is.
Sometimes the ring light, it changes the colors of things.
Yeah, let me grab a piece of white paper here. That will help. Maybe.
And Jan is in for 10. And Denise, what is your email address?
Oh, I'll stick it in the chat here. You can see it a little better with the white. Let me just stick it in there real quick. I used to have it underneath the bottom of my name, and I don't know what happened. I don't know. And yeah, Jan, email me if you're interested in a lot of white, clear ones too. And, you know, if you are, I mean, they're just like this one with the same handle. I don't know who makes these, but I probably got 6 or 7 of them, different sizes.
Those would be nice at Easter, you know, especially if you were giving out some Easter basket gifts.
Yeah.
Those could be really nice.
We can sure count that down for Jan if you want.
All right. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Jan.
Thank you, Jan.
Okay, and my last item is a vintage Japan necklace. This one is another one that it's going to be most comfortable if you have an extender on it. But this one is a little bigger than the other one. So I'm going to show it. I'm going to show it on. So if you have it fastened, you're going to have just a teeny bit of breathing room on this one. But right back here, and I'm not sure you're going to be able to see, but it does say Japan right there. And it is these really cool beads. There is a knot in between each one, and then when you get to the center, you have this nice little rhinestone spacer. So that's the part that's going to be right in the front there when you're wearing the necklace. So really cool, vintage, made in Japan. That one, again, going to be most comfortable with an extender. But I'll show it again. This is about where it's going to hit. And so you've got just a teeny bit of room right there. And that one is $8 for the necklace. All right. So we are going to go through and do the speed round now. So if you are still with us, thank you so much for being with us tonight. And if you see something that you're interested in, go ahead, let us know in the chat. But if you think about it after the sale or you're watching on the replay, feel free to send us an email, or you can leave a comment below also on the video. Denise's email is also in the description below also if you want to send her an email directly. And if you can't find it in the chat where she just put it is in the description below. All right, so Denise is going to go through and show all of the items that are still available.
All righty, the first thing is the featherweight sewing machine, and I don't have it plugged in right now, but that's $200, and it works. It needs probably some oil and stuff. And that's $200, and it comes with the case. The case does have a latch missing, and then the featherweight table, which is made specifically to go with featherweights, and that's $100. Sarah Coventry pin is the only pin that I had left, and that's for $12. And it is signed Sarah Coventry on the back. And the little golden books, I've got 2 piles. I had 40 on each pile. There's quite a few there. There's the old pile and new pile. I think that's kind of how I designated them. If I don't sell them, I'll probably break them up and try to sell them in smaller amounts. And then the bedspread for $60, which is the hand crocheted all cotton, and it's thread. It's not yarn. And
that's how it fits on a queen size bed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. With a poorly decorated bedroom. God, I look at that picture and I think, oh my God, could you decorate a little bit in there? It's like, I'm trying it. Mom's towel with the raccoons for $7. And if you wanted a set, she'll whip you up another one. So there's a set. The ashtray from Japan, mid-modern. It's marked Japan on the bottom. And that one was $16. The McDonald's buckets. Somebody said what the name was, and I can't remember.
I think it was a boo bucket.
Yeah, for $14. And
with the chicken nuggets that look like Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah, I thought they were baked potatoes. And this bird pottery. Night Barb, thank you. Bird pottery planter. You know, if this is on sale, I might steal it. I got plants. I got lots of plants, and that's $20. And the whole tub full of buttons. The whole tub full. It's a big tub for $40.
It's a very big tub.
Yeah. I mean, that really is a steal. I had a tub really not that much bigger, and it went for $200 on eBay. I mean, I just lotted them all up and just put them in a big box, and it took a while, but somebody bought them. The inappropriate get well cards for $10. And the pretty frosted blue. I don't want to break this because it's pretty. The pretty frosted blue dish for $12. And it's heavy. There's a lot of glass there. I don't know. I wish I knew more about glass. I don't know who made that or anything, but it's pretty. And that's everything.
Okay. All right. So I have for $20. This is number one. $20, number one. This is a Nicole Miller vanity set. It is mirrored. It has room for your perfumes and makeup. On the bottom here, it does say Nicole Miller Home, and it has little feet that it sits on. That is $20, number one, and it is 14 by 7 inches. Okay. Then I have the really cool Mexican pottery orb. It does come with a little stand. I'll show you the little stand that it sits on. This is all Mexican pottery. It is signed Ortiz on the back. This was about 6.5 inches, I think. And this was $35, and it is number 2. $35, number 2, with that great man in the moon. And then I'll show you the back there. The pair of pillowcases. Now, one of the pillowcases does have a little bit of, is it this one? A little bit of brown spots just from sitting. Nope, it's the other one. So sometimes when the things are sitting in drawers, they get tiny little spots on them, but I have always had good luck with them washing off. I will show this whole thing here. The other one is the same. So the pair is $20. And those are number 3. $20, number 3. And I'll show you the little bit. And it's on the back. It's on the back of the pillowcase in case you are concerned. But those are the little brown spots on there. And if nobody buys this tonight or after a day or so with watching the replay, then I'll probably go ahead and launder that just to make sure that is that they come out. But I always have really good luck with that coming out. $18, number 4, for the purple glass vase. And this one is about 5 inches tall. 5 inches tall, and it is $18, number 4, for the purple vase. I have a Tonala duck. This is Mexican pottery. It has a beautiful bird and a deer on it. And this was about 7 inches. And this was $20, number 5. $20, number 5. The black beaded handbag. This is $22, number 6. $22, number 6. The set of 4 Wedgwood plates. These have the Chinese pheasant on them. Beautiful pink color. There is some crazing on the plates. They are $18, number 7, for the 4 plates. The 4 Limoges bowls. So these are these are Theodore Haviland, Limoges, France. There's a set of 4 of these plates. They are $18, number 9. $18, number 9. The stone heart. Beautiful stone heart, all nicely polished. And this is $15, number 10. $15, number 10.
Is Gracie talking?
That's Joe.
Oh.
He's playing.
Oh.
The butter bell, beautiful, hand turned. This is $15, number 12. $15, number 12. The Snow Maiden plates. These are the Snow Maiden Russian Fairy Tale by Villeroy and Bach. And they are $18 for the set of 3. $18 for the set of 3. The Flow Blue plate. This is pearl pottery, dated between 1912 and 1936. Pearl pottery, and this is $16, number 15. $16, number 15. The hand-painted Nippon bowl. This is an 8-sided bowl. This is $15, number 16. $15, number 16. The clear rhinestone necklace set with earrings. So here is the necklace and the screw back earrings. You will need an extender on the necklace for comfort. That is $12, number 17 for the set. $12, number 17.
Excuse me.
The pair of Limoges plates. They are $10, number 19. $10, number 19, and they are Haviland Limoges, France. And then I have the Japan beaded necklace with the beautiful rhinestone spacers. This is $8, number 20. $8, number 20, and you will need an extender for comfort on that one. So thank you so much, Denise, for joining me tonight. I appreciate
it. Thank you for inviting me.
And while I put Denise's channel link in the chat one more time, let people know where they can find you again. Like, where are you going to be selling next, Denise?
Oh, God. Oh. Are you there? Anybody there? Oh, dear. On the 24th, I'm with Gina, which Southern Vintage something, or Southern Siren.
Yes, Southern Siren Vintage.
Yeah, on her birthday party thing she's having. I'm not sure exactly when my half an hour is. She told me and I can't remember. And then on the 27th, I'm with you and Jen on your Wednesday sale, the morning and the afternoon sale. And then I'm going to put out my dirty attic my dirty attic thing that if anybody wants to buy anything they see, they're sure welcome to. And I don't know, I'll pop up. I'll just pop up. I'll appear mysteriously. So
that's right.
Thanks, Susan.
She'll just be there. You'll be surprised when you see her.
Thank you, Kathy. It's like she put my email in for me. Oh dear.
And I will be back Monday. So Monday through Friday at 11:30 for the lunchtime sales. And yeah, so that's when you'll see me next. Plus the Monday evening sale with Jen. Yeah. So I will be doing, a lot of work around the house tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. But thank you all so much for joining us tonight. And again, if you saw something and you're interested in purchasing, just feel free to either send us an email or leave a comment below on the video. And everyone have a wonderful weekend. And we'll be seeing you in the chats.
Thank you so much.
So take care. Have a good one. And